Sometimes I just wish to take my eyes out. There is no deeper meaning behind it, like this world is full of sickening and immoral acts and beasts. It's simple. I just don't want to look at people, things, or anything. Everything becomes a mystery. Every touch, an uncertainty.
A meek-looking man in his 40s. A checkered shirt, small glasses with a thin frame, and a little mustache. Michael was the embodiment of the average man. He also blended in seamlessly with his living room. All was tidy and well put together. He gazed towards the coffee table in front of him. A glass of water was standing atop. Suddenly, his gaze turned into a stare. He locked in on the glass, almost determined not to look away. He reached for it, picked it up, and held it right in front of his face. He just stared at it. Then he drank. First a sip. Then more and more. As soon as he emptied the glass, he looked at it again, as if bewitched. He lowered his hand, and a calm and long sigh escaped. It had been said that an addiction could come from anything. Drugs, alcohol, maybe fast food, and social media. But water? Surely not. Right? And the question that's begging to be asked right now is, why? When Michael was young, he was but a regular child. At least in the eyes of his loving mother. In the eyes of the rest of the world, he was already called a prodigy. At the age of just 15, he was awarded the Copley Award, one of the most prestigious prizes given by the Royal Society. Many were hopeful about his scientific contributions to humanity. At the age of 18, he solved all the remaining Millennium Prize problems, propelling human advancement even further. And at the age of 20, he received the Nobel Prize. Twice. Needless to say, other institutions and organizations were showering him with financial support, though it wasn't out of compassion. Like cattle, he was confined in his own research facility. At some point, he became the world's pride. To polish his image even further, they married him off to his childhood friend. Everything seemed perfect. and then his mother died. Completely absorbed in his work, he never knew how to express his emotions properly. It wasn't any different now. The only thing he could do was work, so he did just that. Once inside, Michael didn't leave the research facility. At first, people were worried. Nobody knew what was going on. But as the years passed by, the people started to forget. Life went on. And then, on a mild summer day, the door of his facility opened again. 20 years later. Whatever he discovered during his research, it must have been big. Humanity's intrusive nature needed to know.
Michael, did you do it because of your mother?
Michael wouldn't tell anything. He just kept quiet. The institutions that provided him with financial support didn't like that at all. He broke their contract. So they started suing him for everything he had. The media turned him from the former prodigy and genius into a madman who had stolen their money and time. At the end, nothing was left. Except for his wife. Which brings us to the beginning.
Hey, Michael. It's me. Don't worry, I won't stay long. I just wanted to tell you that I'm leaving. I can't take it anymore. Don't expect me to watch you destroying yourself. Is there anything else you want to tell me before I'm gone? You have my compassion.
Michael knew that his wife was hurt, but his actions were something he decided on. After a few days, his skin slowly started to fall off.
I wonder if I started over, could I keep my focus on what I want? I heard the laughter of my mom, and that was all I ever wanted to work towards. Seeing her smile was the most relaxing thing.
After a few more days, Michael decided to migrate. The bathroom wasn't enough anymore. With the little amount of money that Michael still had, he decided to hire a male nurse to help him out on his journey. His muscles had been steadily wasting away, so he needed a wheelchair. Michael only told the man that he wanted to go to the lake one last time before his final breath. Michael had simply disappeared. But it wasn't to end his life that day. It was to start the journey anew.